Hello students, in this video you will study how to use MySQL limit clause to constrain the number of rows returned by a query. The limit clause is used in the select statement to constrain the number of rows to return. The limit clause accepts one or two arguments. The values of both arguments must be 0 or positive integers. The following is the limit clause syntax with two arguments. Select list, which is a list of columns, from table name, which is the name of the database table. Limit, offset, comma, row count. In this syntax, the offset specifies the offset of the first row to return. The offset of the first row is 0, not 1. The row count specifies the maximum number of rows to return. So suppose I had to write a query wherein I had to mention the offset is 3, comma, and the row count as 4. Then, for example, we can see what would have got returned from the database. So with the offset as 3, let's count. We start with the row count as 0, 0, 1, 2. Okay, this is where the offset is 3 as specified in your query. Okay, so from there the limit clause will pick up the 4 rows. So there's a total count of 4 rows that should be returned in the query: the first, second, third, and fourth. This is the way your limit clause can work using the offset and the row count. When you use the limit clause with one argument, MySQL will use this argument to determine the maximum number of rows to return from the first row of the result set. Therefore, the following two clauses or the following two queries are equivalent. So you could have written limit row count or limit 0 comma row count. So this will specify how many rows are to be returned by the limit clause. By default, the select statement returns rows in an unspecified order. When you add a limit clause to the select statement, the returned rows are unpredictable. Therefore, to ensure that the limit clause always returns an expected output, you should always use it with an order by clause like this. Select select list from table name, order by, sort expression. Then after the order by clause, you put the limit clause with the offset and the row count. Remember always that the offset is optional. You need not use it always. You could just use the row count. The limit clause is always evaluated after the order by clause. So the first is the from statement that is evaluated, then is the where statement, then is the select, after that is the order by, and last is the limit clause. Let's look at the MySQL limit clause examples. We'll use the customers table from the sample database for the demonstration. So we could use MySQL limit to get the highest or the lowest rows. So, for example, we could write a query using the limit clause to get the top 5 customers from the customers table who have the highest credit. So we could select the customer number, the customer name, the credit limit from the name of the table, that is customers, sort the data. Okay, so since we want the highest, we sort the credit limit column by in descending order. Okay, and we want the 5 customers, the top 5 customers who have the highest credit. Therefore we limit the number of rows to be returned to 5. Here only the row count is used, not the offset. The output will look something like this. We get the customers, the customer number, the customer name, and the credit limit. Okay, and these are the five customers, the top five customers with the highest credit. Similarly, we could use the limit clause to find five customers who have the lowest credits. So in this case, again, the query is similar to the previous slide. So you would say select the customer number, customer name, credit limit from the customers table, order by credit limit. Okay, now we are sorting the data in ascending order, and then we want, after we sort the data in ascending order, we want only to find the five customers who have the lowest credit. So therefore we limit the output to 5. So we'll get the output something like this. These are the customers who have the lowest credits sorted in ascending order by using the order by clause. We could also use the MySQL limit clause to get the nth highest or lowest value. So to do that, you can use the following syntax: select select list from table name, order by, okay, some sort expression, limit and minus 1 comma 1. So for example, we could write the following query using the limit clause to find a customer who has the second highest credit. So we could write a query as select customer name comma credit limit from customers, order by credit limit of- in descending order. Okay, that is, you sort the credit limit column in descending order, limit 1 comma 1. Okay, so we'll see why we are making it 1 comma 1 slowly. This is the output you will get. This is the customer that is having our second highest credit. So how do we confirm it that it is correct? Okay, so we could confirm it by, for example, finding the credit limits of all the customers, the highest customers. Okay, so we could write a query something like this to sort all the customers by their credit limit from high to low. So you could write a query as select customer name, credit limit from customers, order by the column, that is credit limit, and descending. So this query will sort the data because of this order by clause, okay, in descending order, that is from high to low. So it will sort the data something like this. And as you can see here, the customer with the second highest credit is mini gifts. Okay, so how did we get the same answer using the previous query, limit 1 comma 1? I'll just explain it to you. The offset of your limit clause, as you remember, we start with the offset 0. Okay, so here the offset in your query is mentioned as 1, and then it says that only one row from the offset is to be returned. So the answer that is returned is this. Okay, you can see from the previous slide. Thank you, students, for listening.